Discussion on professional codes of ethics, covering their definition, importance, key principles, role in various industries, ethical dilemmas, and real-world impact. Use examples to illustrate ethical challenges professionals face and how these codes guide decision-making. Conclude with the long-term benefits of ethical conduct in the workplace. Imagine a world where professionals acted solely for personal gain, where doctors prescribed unnecessary treatments, lawyers manipulated the law for profit, and engineers cut corners in safety. This would lead to mistrust, corruption, and harm to society. To prevent this, industries established professional codes of ethics, a set of principles that guide professionals in making ethical decisions, ensuring fairness, accountability, and professionalism. These codes protect both professionals and the public, ensuring work is done with honesty and integrity. Second, key principles of professional codes of ethics. While different professions have unique ethical guidelines, they share common principles. 1. Integrity and honesty. Professionals must be truthful and transparent, avoiding fraud, misrepresentation, or deceit. Example: a journalist should report facts accurately, even if the truth is uncomfortable. 2. Confidentiality. Sensitive information must be protected, especially in medicine, law, and IT. Example: a doctor must not disclose a patient's health records without consent. 3. Accountability and responsibility. Professionals must take ownership of their actions and correct mistakes. Example: an engineer must report a structural flaw in a bridge rather than ignore it. 4. Competence and continuous learning. Professionals must stay updated with industry advancements to provide high-quality service. Example: a cybersecurity expert should constantly update their knowledge to protect against cyber threats. 5. Fairness and respect. Discrimination and bias should be avoided, ensuring equal treatment for clients, employees, and colleagues. Example: a hiring manager should evaluate candidates based on skills, not personal biases. 6. Avoiding conflicts of interest. Decisions should be made objectively, without personal or financial bias. Example: a financial advisor should recommend investments based on a client's best interest, not commissions. 3. The role of professional organizations. Discussion on professional codes of ethics, covering their definition, importance, key principles, role in various industries, ethical dilemmas, and real-world impact. Use examples to illustrate ethical challenges professionals face and how these codes guide decision-making. Conclude with the long-term benefits of ethical conduct in the workplace. Various professional bodies establish and enforce ethical standards. Medicine. The American Medical Association, AMA, ensures doctors follow the Hippocratic Oath, prioritizing patient care. Law. The American Bar Association, ABA, mandates ethical behavior among lawyers, ensuring justice. Engineering and IT. The Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, IEEE, promotes ethical standards in technology, focusing on safety and honesty. These organizations not only create ethical guidelines, but also enforce penalties for violations such as fines, license suspensions, or job termination. 4. Ethical dilemmas in the workplace. Ethical codes help professionals navigate tough decisions. Here are some real-world dilemmas. 1. A software engineer discovers a security flaw in a company's banking app. Reporting it could delay the product launch and cause financial loss, but ignoring it could expose users to fraud. 2. A pharmaceutical company develops a drug with mild side effects. Should they disclose all side effects, risking lower sales? or withhold some information? 3. A financial advisor is pressured to sell high-risk investments that benefit the company but could cause significant losses for clients. In all these cases, ethical codes guide professionals to make the right choice, even when it's difficult. 5th, real-world impact of ethical and unethical conduct. Ethical decisions shape industries, influence public trust, and determine long-term success. Let's look at some notable examples of both ethical and unethical conduct. Case Study 1. Ethical Conduct. Johnson & Johnson's Tylenol Recall, 1982. In 1982, Johnson & Johnson faced a crisis when several people died after consuming cyanide-laced Tylenol capsules. Even though the company was not responsible for the tampering, they swiftly recalled 31 million bottles, introduced tamper-proof packaging, and worked closely with authorities to protect the public. Their ethical response restored consumer trust and set new industry safety standards. Case Study 2. Unethical Conduct. The Enron Scandal, 2001. Enron, once a major energy company, collapsed after executives engaged in massive accounting fraud to hide financial losses. When the truth came out, thousands of employees lost their jobs and savings, investors faced huge losses, and public trust in corporations declined. The scandal led to stricter financial regulations like the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. These cases highlight how ethical behavior strengthens reputations, while unethical actions can destroy businesses and careers. 6. How professional codes of ethics guide decision-making. Ethical codes are not just rules. They are practical tools that help professionals make the right choices, especially in high-pressure situations. Let's examine how these principles apply in different fields. 1. IT and cybersecurity. A software engineer discovers a major security flaw in a system. Ethical guidelines dictate that they should report and fix the issue rather than ignore it for the sake of meeting a deadline. 2. Healthcare. A doctor is treating a celebrity patient. According to medical ethics, they must maintain confidentiality even under media pressure. 3. Business and finance. A financial advisor is offered a bonus to recommend a risky investment. Ethical standards require them to prioritize the client's financial well-being over personal gain. In each scenario, professional codes act as a moral compass, ensuring ethical decision-making even when there are financial, social, or legal pressures. 7. The long-term benefits of ethical conduct in the workplace. Why should businesses and professionals prioritize ethics? The long-term benefits far outweigh short-term gains from unethical behavior. 1. Trust and reputation. Ethical companies build strong reputations, attracting loyal customers and employees. 2. Legal protection. Following ethical guidelines reduces the risk of lawsuits, fines, and regulatory action. 3. Employee morale and productivity. A fair and ethical work environment leads to greater employee satisfaction and efficiency. 4. Sustainability and success. Ethical businesses last longer, while unethical ones often face scandals and collapse. Professional codes of ethics are not just theoretical concepts. They are essential in guiding ethical behavior across industries. From IT to medicine, from law to engineering, these principles ensure fairness, accountability, and public trust. While ethical dilemmas can be challenging, professionals who adhere to ethical standards not only protect themselves, but also contribute to a better, more just society. By upholding integrity, confidentiality, accountability, and fairness, professionals can ensure long-term success, protect their industries, and maintain public trust. Ethics is not just about following rules. It's about making choices that benefit society as a whole.